Alrighty then. We are looks like we're good to go, so we're gonna go ahead and start. YouTube is definitely a little bit different. I hope that thumbnail uploaded just fine. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in. I'm gonna hop into our recording chat here. We have current space open. Yeah, so whoever the first 5 people are, we will begin teaching Root of Nightmares. But I mean, you know, we're just kind of chilling, doing some AMA stuff. Welcome, Electro Slum. How's it going? First thing I can join. I have 5 open slots. If you can listen to directions, if you are of power level, go for it. It is first come, first serve. I don't have any spots waiting. I have already pinged the Discord server as well. Hey, Mizvich, how's it going? Currently online. I do need to, however, I need to make sure I have a couple bounties first. I need to go pick up the Shax one, and then I need to go pick up Ada's bounty, because I don't think I actually reset that. But yes, welcome everybody. The audio should be Gucci for you all today. It's going to be fun. I love teaching Root. Root of Nightmares is an interesting raid. I think it's one of the easier ones, but I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's actually really great that it's a super approachable raid for a lot of people. So this is also if you have questions for Kip, if you have questions for me, if you have like, hey, what's going on with the whole Tactikip thing, right? Between encounters, I will be, answering what questions I can. And yeah, it's just going to be a good overall day round. So I know a little different than usual. I usually go live on Twitch. Thought I'd give YouTube a little bit of a shot, especially because I know there are people who want more Kip streams, but being on Twitch all the time kind of messes that up a little bit.
Careful with that.
So I got you done. I already have that bounty. Fine. Okay, I need to go to 8-1 really quick. It's just like hearing "Oh, come on" from Shax in the background. Okay. How can we join? I will go ahead and put my join code in the chat in a minute. When I pick up this bounty, I'm going to go to Orbit, and that'll be available for everybody. I would recommend either having familiarity, or even if you're completely new, it doesn't really matter. We're treating this like Prague. I have effectively 3 hours to see as far as we can get. If we don't finish it, we don't finish it. It's whatever. Many more crimes? Yeah, always. Absolutely. Oh, Banana's here. Iron Banana was actually on rotation. Yeah, but this gives everyone a chance to boot who wants to boot up Destiny or to do a little bit of a refresher. I will also be citing the Tom Christie video when we do planets, because I feel it'd be a really funny way to incorporate that into a raid. Because unironically, Tom Christie's Skeletor hates LFG is actually how you do it. Like, that is actually how you run the encounter. Yo, what's up, Duck of Doom? Epic username. We all finished, don't worry. Well, so that's the thing. I've started treating raids. If I do a teaching raid, I've already written off that 3-hour block of time. If we don't finish, we don't finish. I have a number of clears. Like, I don't need another clear. I would rather teach people mechanics, right? I mean, it's one thing to go into encounter 1, eager edge, bam, 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 and do it, but who's learning from that, right? Who learns from this interaction? Who learns from just me doing mechanics for them, right? I mean, naturally, when we get to second encounter, yeah, I need a second runner and, etc. But I've just kind of defaulted to, look, let's start teaching some other people mechanics. Let's start, having some of these sessions, having some of these. Let's have a chat about this, so to speak. I need Ada. Planet's cover was amazing. It is, if you've ever played it, it is. Plowshares to Swords. Is that a Magic the Gathering reference? Okay. Ooh, reverse black armor. I'll take that. Oh, I'm at 190 cores. Okay, cool. I need to be running Onslaught a little more. I need to make sure to get my bulk before next season.
Very well.
Going pretty well, Jordan Landry. How about you?
Until next.
Nice to join. No, you're good. I am heading to Orbit right now, and that is where I will have the code. And then once we fill all slots, we will get going from there. But yeah, Super Black. I'm not sure how I like it. Like, it's cool, but I'm probably gonna go swap back to Carminica, honestly. It is unironically my favorite shader in the game. Like, Carminica just goes so hard. The black and the red, it's just my thing. Super Black, though, if you have not seen it, it's good. I think it's worth the investment. I just happen to like this a little better. And then lastly, it also does things a little strangely. Yeah, it's also a little strange when it comes to a couple interactions. Like the glowy part is white, so it's interesting. They're getting rid of shards. I have heard of that as well. Unfortunately, I don't know really what they're doing. Also, they were supposed to be doing away with light level. I did kind of think that they were going to go to 2000, but I mean, other than it's whatever. I thought they were going to go to 2000, but maybe that's terminal care, that kind of thing. So after Destiny 2 finishes, they'll probably go to that scaling level system, if I had to guess. So that's kind of where I'm kind of standing right now. So I'm trying to reorganize chat so I can actually see you. Okay, that is my join code. That is the exact code you're going to need. So you're going to type /join, and we're going to go from there. Text me back. I keep one on each character just to piss Bungie off. Just because they have to account for it in their code. Okay, let me hop over. Sorry, give me a second. I'm having to respond into the Discord. Okay, there we go. Old days, God, yeah. I don't know. Part of me misses it. Just need. I wonder, while we're waiting for people to join, raid report. I wonder if it's actually updated though. Hold up. Because my name used to be different due to an unfortunate 3 a.m. decision. Yeah. Okay. So if you're curious about my raid report, there you go. In all its glory? Question mark. I've run a lot of Root of Nightmare. I haven't run Pantheon. That's actually a new one. I do need to run that. Crotas, I've had a rough time with Crotas, being completely honest, because I will put out a know what to do post, and everyone's like, "Oh, I know what to do," and they wipe on lanterns like every single time, and it just kind of blows my mind. But I mean, like 57 raid clears, right? I mean, it's whatever. I know how to do the raid. I know how to do it. So that is why I'm doing a teaching run, so to speak. Other people have never raided. Other people want to raid, and we're gonna get this figured out. We're gonna make sure that people are able to understand. Crota sucks. I did day one. Okay, I did day one. I got stuck on bridge because I can only because I had LFG it for 1. 2, I can handle so many day one barrier champions before I just get tired. Like I handled, I think it was like that 4th barrier champion that spawned on my side that I'm just like, dude, I got no help over here. I got to cave at some point. Gets most people from my experience. Yeah, it's just a lot of movement finagling and stuff. Usually I just designate myself as the anchor on the team. I am the last one across because, oh darn, I run well, you know. I am, in fact, a well warlock. Shocker. As much as I complain about it, well, I know. I think I less complain about it, and I have points about it, if that makes sense. You beat day one better than I did. I got LFG to bridge, and we got all but one person to cross, and I think we soft locked, or we just didn't know how to get them across, and so it was just, yeah, it was horrible. I literally started resorting to Wish Ender to beat the Thralls. Wish Ender to beat the Thralls. I just want to stress how asinine the HP was. It was rough. Already friends. Yeah, no, yeah. I have 4 out of 6 slots left. Yeah. Yeah, so you would just join on this code. But yeah, it's gonna be I'll do red border mechanic. I'm going to make sure that people do not start encounters until we have Red Border Mechanic done, which makes it a lot easier. Second one was Lantern. Lantern, as soon as you know what's going on, Lantern is easy. The issue comes with, like, the variants when you get into, like, LFG and stuff. It just becomes so weird to do that, if that makes sense. Like, it's so strange to do LFG lanterns, and that's been my biggest thing. It's just like I don't want to run this with just like randoms and LFG, especially when I do say know what to do and they clearly don't know what to do. That is a fair boundary on my part, on my time, to say, hey, I need y'all to know what you're doing. How many day ones have I done? 0. I missed Root of Nightmare, unfortunately. So I've completed 0 day zeros, which is unfortunate. End of support IDKY. Support's just fun. I mean, I play Paladin and Warrior in 14. It just works. I like being that person. I like being support. I like being anchor. I like doing mechanics. Like, that's fine. Kip. Single player tank, rip and tear. To be fair, tanks go hard. Do I need to be Discord? No, I'm not. I'm in no VC. I am in like VC with my mod team where they can pop in and out. But I mean, no, I'm not in public VC for obvious reasons. Since I taught Ron, this will be fun to watch. I might teach it a little bit of a different way than you do as well. I need to actually get back into teaching these because it helps me organize my scatterbrain, if that makes sense. I'm a little all over the place when it comes to certain things, but I get to the end of it eventually. Let's see. 5 out of 5 slots available. So we have 2 slots available now. No, Root is one of those that if you're light level, I think is one of the easiest raids. Vault of Glass, Deep Stone Crypt, Root of Nightmares. Those are your basic 3 you should be starting of. I learned on Garden. Let's put it that way. I don't ever want someone else to have to learn on Garden. That is an experience to learn raiding in Garden of Salvation. I will save Garden of Salvation towards last. It's like Last Wish, Garden of Salvation are the last 2 I will ever take someone on. Generally, my progress is something like, oh god. Usually I'll do Rid of Nightmare or Vault of Glass. It's pretty interchangeable with whatever I do. I think that Deep Stone Crypt has a little more interactivity, if that makes sense, with some other mechanics and stuff like that, you know, suppressor, etc. Operator. I think it has a little bit more interactivity. So any of those 3 realistically you can have as your first. I think moving up, then you start getting into like King's Fall. Yeah, King's Fall is probably that next tier up. And then after that, I would do something like Crota. No, I do Vow before Crota, actually. I do like Taken King, King's Fall, right? Then I would do Vow. Then I would do Crota and probably Garden last. Just because Garden has so much interactivity to it. Like Garden of Salvation, it's not that it's hard. It's that it tests your mechanical knowledge. Hey Cameron, how's it going? Nice, good to see ya. It tests your knowledge in ways that the other raids just don't, if that makes sense. Like, I test myself in Root of Nightmares on occasion. I like running Plates Duo, but I have to have I tell my fire team in advance, hey, we're running this duo. Like, tonight, if we get to planets, we will be doing, you know, the way Tom Christie says to do it, right? You're 4 people on a plate. You have 2 very strong ad clear. Vow, your least favorites? Vow actually grew on me, honestly. I actually really like Vow. I like Deep Stone Crypt less than I like Vow. Let's put it that way. I'm very interesting when it comes to my raid tastes. Okay, we still got 2 open spaces. There we go. And then I need to check the Discord. I see people posting, but I'm just making sure that I'm having everybody available. This is also the other half of this is, you know, when you don't have that full fire team going. And to be fair, this is pretty impromptu, but I mean, I'll teach it every now and again. So mid-season update and it's fun. What was added? For Modern Warfare, weekly challenge reward is Lockwood. That's kind of cool. Yes, no, this is a good opportunity for people to do Black Armory to meet people to do Onslaught with. Deepstone was first day one, so my favorite day one. I totally missed it. I know somebody who comes out on occasion. I mean, they sat and I think for like 16 hours day one, figuring out A-tracks and stuff. A-tracks, I think, was the bulk of their time in it. It's been bad news all day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Saw that you were streaming. Yeah, I decided to give YouTube another shot. YouTube and I have an interesting relationship, if that makes sense. Because YouTube and latency and me just don't go hand in hand. It's very strange. That's actually why I don't dual stream, is because I don't have the internet capability to do that, if that makes sense. As well. Oh, gotcha. Well, it is good to see you, Wolf. Okay. My final call there. No, Tom Christie's videos are great. I like that there's been a lot of discussion about Well from the recent video that I reacted to. Reacting to his final shape news, right? The prismatic update. Well is such an enigma when it comes to balancing. On one hand, right, if you're trying to balance for usage, what are most warlocks going to use, whether by choice or alternatively that they could be like me. They could like Well Radiance. Warlocks, it comes down to, if you're in a fire team or going into a fire team, other teammates will kind of just expect you to run well. The amount of runs and stuff, GMs, strikes, raids that I've saved, or I can shot call by just dropping my Well, it's too damn high for me. Make dual stream possible? Yep, that is the exact reason, actually. Because Idaho internet is strange. I was wondering who reacted to Tom and saw... I love that man. That man puts out amazing work. Tom Christie is 100% one of the most underrated creators on this platform right now. I absolutely love his work. The damage bonus from the Well, so you have to get damage elsewhere. Honestly, I'd even be fine with that. Just like Gratz is no longer gives you a damage buff. Sure, you can get the healing. Or alternatively, they can just take out the healing altogether and just gives you a flat damage buff. Like, I don't know if they'll do it. But to be fair, we also had I actually defend the Starfire protocol nerf. Starfire needed to get nerfed. It really did. Because Starfire was a problem. When I can just go to Atheon and do 3 to 4 million damage without even trying, okay, we have a problem. The Fighting Lion one. I think that one slipped under my radar, unfortunately. I think I missed that one. I'll have to go back. Tom Christie and YouTube get a little strange because of the early cussing in the video. Once it gets past a certain point in time, it's fine. But yeah, I've just been having to watch that. I also don't want to disrespect the video by, censoring a couple F-bombs, right? That's my biggest thing. So we do have two slots left. I just need to know if the remaining two are going to be people that have clears or know what to do, or if I'm teaching them, because I can start at any point. Like, that's no sweat off my back. Well's neat for support. That's my opinion on Warlock. But here's the thing that comes along with Well, HJ, is that if you are a Warlock and you go into, say, a GM or a raid, right? What is one of the first questions that gets asked? Who is Well? Do we have a Well? Are we running Well of Radiance? And then following that, you can say, are we running Div or something like that? But, I mean, that can get outplaced by a Tether. You can have someone with Tractor Cannon. You can have a... Div, obviously, but it's just one of the main questions that gets asked. Do you have a Well? Do we have a Well of Radiance? And I think that leads to a game state where it is expected of Warlocks to just do it. I am of the philosophy, if you want to come into this raid, right, and you're running Darcy, I'm having to really censor myself, and you want to run effing Darcy, I literally do not care, right? I don't care if you're not running, like, Super Sweat Sun Bracers. I don't care if you're running, like, Fallen Sunstar Chaos Reach. I don't care if you're running, 6-shot Golden. Do we have 6-shot Golden Gun anymore? I think it's not. I think it's 3 in 1 now, right? One's the big one. I don't care what you run. Can you do the job? Can you do the role? If so, awesome. Perfect. enjoy having a job. That is fair too. Is this the best video? I'll have to definitely watch it then. Beanie Beans Potatoes. What a Chad. That's amazing. You got well. I mean, I run well as well. I mean, I'll swap off if need be. If this opportunity arises, I will definitely do it. You got damage, you fine? Exactly. Can you do the role? Can you do the job? If so, we're good. I literally do not care. I don't care if you have Fighting Lion. I don't care if you're using Graviton Lance. I don't care if you're using Merciless. I don't care if you're using Rat King. Can you do your job? Yes? Awesome. We're good to go. We're ready to rock and roll. Like, the fact that that is not the way that that's looked at, and obviously there are, I mean, we were doing this back in Season of Arrivals when I started, because I started just before Sunset. Well and Bubble stacked back then. I wasn't quite early enough to do the 6-stack Witherhorde, but Bubble and Well stacked back then. So yeah, you would drop your Bubble, your Well would step in front, drop your Well, or 2 Wells depending, right? And then you would go into the Bubble, you'd back up, go forward, get out of the Bubble, so you have Weapons of Life and are buffed by Well. I think because of how hyper lethal the modern game is, I understand why that's not a thing, but that's the era I come from. So I drop my Well and I'm dying to Ogre Beams and like Onslaught Legendary and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, this is not the Well I used to know. Cold Heart Year 1 Melted Lost in Leviathan. God, missed that. Oh, Beastman inspired me. If you can run it, go for it. I don't care. Is getting nerfed in final shape. Exactly. I don't know how it's getting nerfed. As a Well lock, I mean, yeah, I'm going to go in. We're going to see how it gets nerfed. And if anything, I might be stubborn and still play Well just to see how it plays in final shape. Like, I enjoy the play style. It's because it is one of the only 2 supers in the game that does what it does. It is this area right here. This right here. This is my area. There are many like it, but this one's mine. You are the one that makes plays for your team. If you drop your Well and it's a little too soon, your team will just go, okay, I guess we're here now. I guess we're starting damage, right? You are able to really kind of go in and make those plays, to be that playmaker, to be that shot caller. It's actually why I like running Well so much, because when I understand the encounter, it's like, okay, so say we're doing macrocosm, say we're doing planets, right? Where do you put the Well? Do you put it on the plate, or do you put it in the middle of the plates, right? Okay, we're putting it in the middle of the plates, right? So, you know, I run ahead, making sure no one has Arc Souls on. That way we're not procking the fight before we're ready for damage. I drop my Well as soon as he hops down, and then we go from plate to plate to plate, right? And then we just go back into Well as needed. And I like understanding how mechanics like that work, because you're really, at that point, able to shot call. You're able to do it more effectively. Than say, I don't know, someone coming in and they maybe don't have that experience, or this is their first raid or something like that, so they maybe they don't know where to drop that Well. A second Well, I mean, I'm never really going to complain about unless it's a heavy damage phase, right? I mean, you don't need multiple Well at something like Atrax in Deepstone. Had Galley, we didn't need no Well. I mean, this is also fair. Yeah, we have 2 slots open. Whoever wants to join, as soon as they fill, we're good. This is open to anybody at this point. This is a teaching run. As soon as we start, that 3-hour timer starts ticking down. Bubble and Shadow Shot. Oh, that's D1, right? Because D2 was when Well's Inception, right? Good in Warzone. It was a sleeper that removed a bunch of stuff, made it not so meta, buff the damage. I don't know, I just can't get into Warzone. Not since they killed Warzone 1. Like, I thought that was going to be their platform, their Fortnite, quote-unquote, for the next several years. But they just kind of killed it for Warzone 2. I wonder if that had to do with copyright and stuff. We'll pack rounds on Dragon's Teeth rocket from the season. Last seen in D1. It might. I don't know. It's Galley's weird with what it interacts with. Like, it doesn't interact with, what is it, chill clips, like Bump in the Night, chill clip rockets. When working. No, you're fine. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Electroslum. You talk his message. I might have to do a second one after this, but we're gonna have to see how long this takes. Oh god, shit posting, it's so good. For my lord, that's the one. Oh my god, we're doing Root of Nightmares. We're doing the Neomuna one. Tell you what. At this point, we're going to go ahead and start. And then anyone else can join on me. You're loading in. Okay. Once you load in, I'm going to go update the Discord to have 1 out of 5 left. And then we will start this. That way we can start the process. Hi, Aslan the Night of One. How's it going? Master Crota? No, I'm... I have to be with a group that knows what they're doing for Crota. Not Master Crota, just Crota. If you scroll up in chat, it's the join, the /join Kazunikip, that one. Three times every other raid, I have great knowledge. Root is so easy, and I mean that in the best way. It is very introductory, like very introductory friendly. It is very, very good for people coming into the game to learn the raid mechanic, to really get up to that 1800, 1810 plus mark, and to really kind of show what they know on the game. It's a fun raid. It's not the most technologically savvy. It's not the most mechanically intensive raid, but it works. Or stream Mikado. Yeah, good to see you. I don't normally stream on YouTube, so I thought I'd change it up a little bit today. Clan name left mine recently. I guess if anyone is wanting clan, actually, I do have clan Entropic Crusaders. So if you want to be in it, go ahead and search it up on the Bungie thing or ask me. I'm not that kind of person that's like, hey, you have to be in the clan to play. Look, I hated that back on Xbox Live. I really didn't like that. I'm open to really anybody. You don't have to be obligated to be in this clan. If you need one, cool, it's here. If not, do not worry about it. Full of ads mechanically. I fall asleep doing ad clear. We're gonna put it that way, which is odd for me. All right, we're gonna start, and then we're gonna have people funnel in as necessary. I will be covering red border mechanic. So don't worry about red border mechanic. Don't touch it. I'll deal with it personally. Oh, what am I feeling? I think I'm feeling Halo tonight. I think I'm feeling the battle rifle. I like my Xbox battle rifle. If you're wanting this, it's the watermelon shader. Watermelon gets that green just right. Crota got hands. Now it does. Like Crota is a completely different experience. I never played D1 Crota. I hear it's so different because of that Chalice Light mechanic. Not Twitcher. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like Twitch is just such a different platform. If there's enough interest, I'd be willing to stream more over on here, but React content stuff will stay on Twitch just because I upload it here anyways. Your own was a different era. I've heard stories about people that got Galahorn and how they were just super invaluable. Oh god, that's a lot of motion blur. Ugh. Didn't like that. Okay. So, Root of Nightmares is a very simple raid. It doesn't have anything kind of like Templar from Vault of Glass. It doesn't have anything nearly, in my opinion, as weird as War Priest. It is very, very intuitive. Yeah, Crota and D1 came to D2. We got this. Meanwhile, Crota and D2. So you've chosen exactly. No, I hear you could solo Crota and D1 very easily. Eager Edge is so invaluable here. I love it. I love Eager Edge so goddamn much. All right, what are we looking at for combination? That is going to be Dark Light Light. As I said, nobody touch red border. I will take care of that. Going up, we have one slot open. As soon as that slot closes, it closes. I would just prefer that you're willing to learn. That's all I care about. I have 3 hours to budget to this. Ethernet cable and pharmacy rate. Oh my god, self-res, missed it. They should bring it back. I would love self-res to be brought back. I don't, maybe that's how they fix well. They just get rid of well and bring back self-res. That way it's not similar to the mercy phenomenon in Overwatch, right? How they, once upon a time they nerfed Mercy's team res into like a, what was it? No, they gave her the battle thing. But they nerfed her res, and so now it's only just a skill, and it had a lot more limitations. As a D1 Overwatch player, or sorry, as an Overwatch 1 player, I'm debating on going back to Overwatch 2 just to see it. Okay, we got our 6. Is there a Discord? Yes, there is, actually. If you check the description in any of my videos, including the description of this, you should see a Discord link. If it's not in this, that has to do with how OBS copies it over. So I would recommend checking just any of the React videos. It'll be there. Yeah, we got our 6. As soon as everybody's there, as soon as I see 5 people there, we will be going over mechanics, and I will be actually starting this teaching run. Got 3 guys. I haven't passed the tutorial. Still walking. Raiding is an interesting phenomenon in Destiny, where there's nothing in game that really prepares you for it, which is unfortunate because it's so fun. Like there's just nothing that prepares you for it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to need, starting out, I need a single volunteer. I need somebody that wants to learn how to run. That is going to be my first order of business for you. Because I usually run, as I said, I am doing the thing where I am forcing myself out of that driver's seat, so I will not be running this. Okay? Once I have you, I'm going to tell everyone else what they're doing, and then I will get to the runner. Would you like to join? Yeah, it looks like we just filled up. Okay. Also, if you're in-game, I have audio muted for a reason. You can run. Okay. So if you're runner, stand over here. I will get to your mechanics in a second. Okay. Now, what everyone else is going to be doing. So this encounter is fairly simple. As it stands, all we're doing is we are doing a slow dungeon crawl effectively from this side of the arena over there where the ziggurats are. We're just going along this area. If you do need, in the Discord, there is a pinned thread. If you go into the thread, you'll be able to see the Root of Nightmare map. This is Encounter 1, so if you do need a map, you can do that as well. For all of you that are not running, you see this orb? You see how it's got this little orb around it, this little fleshy orb thing around it? Don't touch it, okay? No one has any business being in this orb. We're just going to make it easy. We're going to have that one singular runner do all the work. I've done this, 50 times. It's not hard. So just don't go in it. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Don't sneeze on it. Don't throw a grenade on it. Don't throw an explosive at it. What we're going to do is, I could be super rigid about this, but we're not going to be. There are 2 lanes. Think like a MOBA, how they have lanes. That little center over there where I'm looking at, that center there is the divider, and there will be a divider all the way down. You will have left side, and you will have right side. Now, what we do is we effectively ad clear. If you're familiar with the Leviathan, or Season of the Haunted, going into the Leviathan ship, how you have the Scions. You have the Scions, they have a little bubble around them. You have to go up and you have to melee them. We have the exact same mechanic here. 2 Scions will spawn. We need to go up to them. We need to punch them. And once they're dead, we will have a left spawn and a right spawn. They will spawn at the exact same, the exact same trigger. They will spawn at the exact same time. There will either be a Tormentor or an anti-barrier. So, say, for example, we kill both of the Scions. It's below 35 seconds. We will have 35 seconds, Scions are there. We will have, say, Tormentor left, anti-barrier right. Yes, you want to kill the anti-barrier, but the Tormentor generally should be what you focus down, unless your runner tells you specifically. We're not going to worry about that. We're just going to focus on ad clear. We're not doing anything special here. Normally, you'll have a runner like me who will be communicating with the party via voice chat, saying hold, kill, right? Giving commands, because you can cheese that timer a little bit. But for all intents and purposes, you see that Tormentor, you need to nuke that Tormentor. So, why this is important. When we start this encounter, there'll be a debuff on your bar. It's like Dread something. I don't remember what it's called. If that hits 0, we wipe. How do you extend this? You kill the Tormentor. Kill the Tormentor, you get, I think it's another like 30 seconds on the timer. Scions will not spawn above 35-ish seconds. So if you're looking around and you're like, I don't see my Scion, what do I do, right? Don't freak out. The next place you should be looking at is that debuff timer. If that debuff if that debuff timer says anything like over 35 seconds, the Scions haven't spawned in. So just cognizance on that. Just make sure you're looking back and forth. It's that important debuff. It'll always be there regardless how big your buff bar gets. So we have 4 phases of this, okay? Our runner is going to be running independently of a sad clear. They will be hitting the orb, and they will be going between each of these orbs to effectively link a chain. Once that final one has been done, the arena will flash a little bit. The orb specifically are what flash, and the timer disappears, and then we kind of move up. Think of it a game of inches. We have this, we have the second, we have third, and then we have last. So, pretty self-explanatory. If you want to pick a side, that's fine. So, if you're, well, I'll keep an eye on left, or hey, I'll keep an eye on right. That's perfectly fine. I don't care. Just make sure you're watching out, 1, for those Scions, 2, making sure you're looking where that Tormentor is. If you're on left and you see the anti-barrier, the first thing that should be going through your head is, that's right, Tormentor will be right. If you're on right side, you see the anti-barrier, that Tormentor will be left side. It will always be the opposite. Okay, so now we get to the fun part, running. Running, I'm going to go, we'll banner up again. So... runner. This is how you, honestly, if you have an Eager Edge sword, I would honestly put it on because these are super tech. Okay. How this is going to work, we're wiping, so don't worry about this. What happens, you will see this orb? You will stand inside the orb. You will shoot the orb. You'll make your way to the next orb that spawns. You will make your way back. You will reattain the buff. You will go to the next one. You will go back to where the orb is. You will go here. And then on this one, which throws a lot of people off, you look for that one. How you see how that has an outline around it, this giant orb outline? That's the one you're looking for. Because it's not always the first one in sequence. You just have to look for what one is effectively charged. Think battery-wise, right? Okay? See how the arena flashed? That means the runner has done their job. If you look on the left side of your screen, you will see that there will be no timer right now. See how the ads are getting a little out of hand, right? Runner, once you're done, you'll move up to this platform. You'll see this little orb right here, right? This little disc. That will be the start of the next sequence. Your orb will spawn. You will look around because it can be variable which one spawns. Anti-barrier, right? You will go back to start. This is why an Eager Edge weapon really helps here, in my opinion. Looks like the line broke, so someone else hit it. If you are mid-run, be careful because someone else can break your line. So see how that wasn't there and now that is here, right? That is the whole encounter. You do this for 4 phases. And as you can see, that's actually the boss up there. That's Nezarec. See? Right here, Scion. Hit the Scion. It's going to be start. Eager Edge can lock onto targets, so you want to make sure that you're doing it fun. Okay. This is making sense to everybody, getting a feel for that ad clear. Everything making sense. That line broke. We're going to go ahead and wipe, and we're going to take it from the top. That's all you're doing. You're going to have me helping out on ad clear here next because, you know, 1 Sunbracers, commemoration, etc. But we will have 1 person running. You can have 2, but you're going to see, especially because if you... So the reason the line breaks, right, is... if you have the one with the little bubble around it, the little dome, and you hit the one with the dome, so you have the buff, and you try to run to the next orb, but say someone else hops on in and hits the orb to get the buff, it can break your line. And at that point, you just have to run your buff out. So it's easier, in my opinion, in my experience, just to have someone experienced run. It's perfectly fine to have 1 person running this. Ready? We think of Pantheon. I have not tried Pantheon yet. I've been itching to try Pantheon, honestly. I will not teach Pantheon. I need people to know the encounters, but I've been itching to do it. Okay. So, hop out. Hop out. Only the runner should be going in these things. Okay? No one else except the designated runner should ever be in there. It's a little different on a couple of the other encounters, but as it stands, if you are in that and you aren't the runner, you're doing something wrong. Okay? So, are there any questions? I do open people to questions. I prefer you type them out in either chat or the stream. If you have a question, now is the time. 10th clear. God, I wish I... Definitely don't have 57 clears. Yes, you will melee the scions. Okay. So if we're good, we're going to go ahead and run it. Runner, that's on you. Start it when you're ready. The runner controls the tempo, in my opinion, because the runner will be the one that's able to go back and forth. See, there we go. Oh, cool. We got Scion both on the right, it looks like. Good shit, H-Shake. I got the second one. We're going to have to nuke this one really quick. That is going to be a left. That's a left. Nuke him quick, nuke him quick. Maybe? There we go. There's the reset. Okay. We're going to move up a little bit. Not too far, right? Make sure we're ad clearing. You will be there. It's a weird interaction. What happened there? Most fun in this raid? I actually like planets. I prefer planets. I think planets is the most fun to run. Alrighty then. We got both here. Make sure you get that one. I'll get top. Tormentor. Kill it. Tormentor on... I think that's a right. That's a right. We were like procking killing tally. There we go. Easy. AB. Nice clear, nice clear. Okay, maybe he's dead. Tormentor right. There you go. See, that's where you can save it. Where if the runner is able to save it, you can actually save the Tormentor to the next phase because the Tormentor will still actually add time. But I don't usually do that in groups I'm teaching, unless I am the one running. Okay. Runner, we should be clearing up pretty quick. Do not kill yet. When timer starts, you will kill them. That's actually a perfect opportunity to showcase that. The running super is talking single roll. I don't know. Second could be fun. I'm a warlock though, so couches kind of fucking suck. Okay, now let's kill that tormentor. Good shit. Good DPS. Fuck yeah. Okay. We have 52 seconds. Remember, Scions... Actually, they didn't spawn. That's interesting. I guess because we did it right off the bat. Tormentor right. Damn it. Not liking this. Needed to have some anti-barrier. There you go. Good shit. Thank you. Good kill, good kill. Good res. Right next time down to help with it. I'm really curious to see what it is. I need people with experience, if that makes sense. I don't really want to teach it. I especially need myself need a couple refreshers on, say, Riven cheese and stuff. So that's one of those I'm just like, I would like to do it, but save Tormentor if he's still alive. Can hop and replace whoever needs to leave. Anyone needs to leave? Yes, you will get priority. And remind me if I forget. Kill. Sweeping Terror. Good shit, everybody. Any Tormentors, just kill them. We are past that point of, past the point of really caring about timer. We just need to make sure the runner can do their job. Good shit. That is a Tormentor, right? I'm gonna have to add clear over here really quick. I missed every single one of those grenades. That was awful. I'm actually embarrassed. He's a jumpy boy this time. That's a Tormentor left. Kill Tormentor. Tormentor dead. Take a free well. There we go. Good suspend. And that's why I like well, because you can make plays like that. You see a Tormentor there, you assess. There's a Tormentor here and an anti-barrier right above it. Might as well clear it, right? Might as well make this your stand. That is a Tormentor right. That might be end, actually. Grats. That's first encounter. That is exactly how you run that. Good shit, everybody. Second encounter can be pretty fun. Like, second encounter is one of those that, like... Yeah, it's the two runners, the back and forth. I like it. The feeling of verticality as well. No, Titan 100. One Titan, 100, and the rest Warlocks. Oof, spicy. Do your chest. Yep, I'm on it. I don't gain anything from it. I know other people do, though. Want to get them their spoils. It's actually heading there. That was a misclick. It is a very pretty raid, though. I'm going to be looking towards Final Shapes raid. I want to see if it's visually as appealing and stunning as this. There we go. No fusion grenade, but you know what? It works.
If I had a modicum of my original power,
One of the best raid exotics. Which one? Conditional? I love conditional. I think conditional is great. That's the. It's actually useful in raids like Vault of Glass because the freeze, the stasis effect, is on pellet hit, not damage. Meaning you can do some funny things in Vault of Glass with the previous Minotaurs and stuff. You just knock them off the edge. Super funny. Ah. I'm like, man, we got some solid ad clear. Ah, it's because we have 2 Sunbracer locks. That's the one. Not gotten one. It's good. I've only hard pulled one, but I mean, obviously one's all you need. Hopefully someone gets it this run. Get that streamer luck off on somebody. Gotta give it to him. So the rest of the remaining 2 are light. Okay. Angry Frenchman's doing... Oh, you know, it's going pretty well. How about you? Hope you're doing well tonight. Damn, I missed that. As a warlock, I found if you do your walk cycle backwards, it tends to be a little more favorable to you. Because the couches do not get along with warlocks very well. That is one thing that I will note. I think I can make it from there. Hey, big boy, how you doing? Cool. That's secret chest for whoever needs it. Titan love the couches. God, especially with Titan jump, the little recovery you guys get. Oh, that's rough. Learners, I actually have no idea. Like, this is going very smoothly. I'm like, there's no way that more than 2 people are learning in this. Which is fine. Now, you guys go. I'll follow. My background sanity noise, I get that. I've definitely put on a number of videos, like Patrician TV's like Oblivion review. 100% put that on as background noise. I love it. Okay, I will need 2 volunteers. I need a runner light, runner light, runner dark. Whoever wants to do that. What do I want to run here? Zali. Like, I look at Zali's and I'm like, Zali's is, yeah, probably the meta pick, but like, that's the meta pick. I actually want that. Actually, I'm gonna run my baby. Fucking Vex. It's so good. Probably 100's best bench. 100%. Your 2.5 jump is just so good. Kip, don't you mean triple jump? Nah, 2.5 jump. Oh, we're in Apex. Why not? Do I have Solar Surge on? No, I do not. Absolution. I feel like Absolution is kind of necessary, though. We're gonna try Solar Weapon Surge. We're gonna be cheeky. All right. So it looks like we have a runner light and a runner dark. Alrighty then. Okay. So, for the learners out there, for people that need to know what's going on. All right. Let's see who we got. So it's me. I can flex literally any position. I'm gonna have you go over there. I'll have you run dark. I'll run light. Or not run. I'll be on light side. I mean, realistic, it's whoever wants to be anywhere. As long as we have 3 on each side, it's fine. Okay. So, we're going to do runners second, same as last time. Runners second. We're going to everyone else first. Okay. The 4 people outside of bubbles. So 2 on left, 2 on right. Or 2 on light, 2 on dark, right? Don't hit the bubble. Do not stand in this. Do not breathe on it. Do not throw a grenade near it. Do not throw explosives near it. Do not throw rockets near it. Because you can and will break the runner's chain, and that becomes very sad panda very, very quickly. So, if you're outside, right, Just don't stand in any of the orbs, especially the active ones. So what we're gonna do is same thing. It's a game of inches like last time. We will have enemies spawn. We kill the enemies that spawn. We slowly advance as the runners get to move up. The only thing that we really need to worry about, there's really two things I would argue as a runner you need to worry about. One, there will be enemies that are impervious to regular fire. You will see that on light side they have a light aura around them. On dark side they will have a dark aura around them. What you have to do is you have to keep an eye on your runner. So, your runner, right? So, our runner here on light is going to be Psych, right? So, Psych is going to hit theirs, go across, and come back, right? Once they come back from across over there, we stand in here. They hit it. We get the buff because they hit it. We go out and we resume ad clearing, right? And we do this each and every time we need to do it. At the end, that the third wave over there, all the way over there where that spawn gate is, on both sides, an anti-barrier will spawn. Just keep an eye on him. Throw a rocket at him, do whatever you need to. Stun him, suspend him, freeze him, whatever, what have you, right? Anti-barrier can get really annoying really, really quickly, and it kind of disrupts the runner as well because they throw out the little flash rockets. So just gets definitely a little annoying. And that's really the second thing you need to worry about as runner. Once we get to the end, everyone will see a buff pop up in their buff bar that says your ascent is blocked by interlopers. What that means is that anybody can hit that buff. To keep it simple, let's just keep it to the people that know what they're doing to hit them. So if you're not supposed to run, don't hit it. But just keep that in mind. If ascent blocked by interlopers, that means it's kind of a free fire zone, so to speak, until we get up to the next floor. So let's explain the runner portion of that, which I'm sure our runners know what they're doing. You will start here. You will start in your orb, right? Start in your fancy little orb. You take your buff. Take the casting couch all the way across. And you will go to the opposite of where you're at. So, for instance, if let's take Dark, for example, right? You see on this platform, there is this right towards the edge, and there is that, which is towards the wall. They will mirror themselves on the second floor. So, for instance, if you're running Dark, all of your Darks on this side will be here. It'll be near the gap. And when you go across, it shifts it over. So your Darks on the other side will be nearest the wall. It's the opposite with Light side. Light will be near the gap there. Over here, it'll be towards the wall. This flips once you go to second and flips back to normal once you go to third floor. So, as somebody that has run this a few times and I have to get back into the groove of things, I have absolutely forgot, oh yeah, the second floor flips. So just keep an eye out for it, right? So on second floor, your Darks will be near the wall. And third floor, they'll be back towards near the gap. So just a thing to keep an eye on. Yes. You will take your buff, you will cross over, you will hit that one, you will hit the one closest to the wall, you will head back over, take the little casting couch, you will re-grab your buff, and then you will move it vertically forward. You'll move it up, right? You do this, you'll get your buff, and then you go catty corner. All you're doing is effectively just, it's a, you bring it across, bring it back, high rev, bring it forward, bring it back, bring it diagonally, and then this will be your new start point. It's fairly simple. I'm sure our runners, they confidently seem like they know what they're doing. Is there any questions on this mechanic? It seems a little daunting. It's one of those that's kind of like Final Encounter and Garden. It's a little weird to explain, but once you get it, it'll be fine. Sunset hand cannon, they getting unsunset. You can get it in the exotic vendor from the tower current. Be on sunset. Oh, I forgot about that, yeah. Yeah, have a good night, Rock and Run. Instruction unclear, nuking the bubbles. Please don't. You joke, but I've had parties do that.
So how scuffed is this run so far?
We did first encounter, first try. First actual try.
Ah.
No, the group knows what they're doing. Group is receptive. The ones that don't know what they're doing, like it's yeah. This is how you teach a raid. Whenever your runners are ready, go ahead. Botch the well skate. I can't well skate. I keep trying to. It's the button placement is what's messing with me. I need to actually figure that out. Cool. If we're all good, let's rock it. I don't know. It feels weird to add clear. I feel dirty. I feel like I need a shower.
Probably do need a shower. You smelly.
I did take a shower earlier today. I don't know what you're talking about. Sherpa running your speech. This is terrifying. I've just run this a number of times. This thing, I can't not know what a mechanic is, if that makes sense. Okay, they should be coming back over. And then runners, you want to stay, you don't want to go up too far, if that makes sense. If you're not there, the runner will go on without you, and as they should. Like they have shit they got to do because we have a wipe timer.
Well, I will leave you with the Hoyman away, and then peace out.
Human away. Okay, we're gonna have anti-barrier. God, I still think Riptide is one of the best weapons in this game. It's so good. I got you. I am out of buff though, so you're gonna have to give me a second. That's one side done. 10 is blocked by interlopers. That is a free fire zone. Killed the last one. Now, until everyone's ready, do not hit that button. I know there's a little bit of delay. Until everyone's ready on their couch, do not hit the button. We're good. Because that will start the timer in advance. Okay, runner, you're good to go. Good shit. Give me a second, chat. I am having to focus a little bit. Two... About to come back. Good shit. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out a grenade. One, two, three. Yep, that's fine. Gonna hang around the center then. We are at that point. Damn, I missed that. It's fine. They're gonna move up and then they'll move back. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, here's my field of light. Let's fucking go. Where's my barrier? Coward! Two. There you are. Oh, I swapped a little too hard. I meant to swap over to my Riptide. That's a big oof. Oh god, that was funny. Fine, it looks like that was a wipe anyways. It happens. But yeah, no, I meant to swap over to Riptide to chill him, not my rocket. That was actually unintentional. Grats, that's how the encounter works. That's all you need. That's literally how that works. I'd clear though for Zali maybe because I have one craft, maybe because level 86, maybe not. You mean this one? You mean my level 118 Zali's Bane with explosive incandescent? I don't think you understand. I run Halo Battle Rifle because Halo Battle Rifle goes hard. Like it's great. It's also Halo Battle Rifle. I'm running Vex because why the hell not? After Onslaught. No, Zali is fucking stupid. Zali is great. No, the couches will absolutely just... There's a reason I call them the casting couch. Like, legitimately a valid reason. Because they will absolutely F you over in your run. Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's Gucci. Callus. What is my count on Zallies? Count on this. God, I need to pump my numbers. Disgusting. That is Sunshot but purple. Yeah, it's just Mom, we have Sunshot at home. This Halo. This is Destiny. Whenever the runners are ready. Maybe shot calling, but I ain't the runner. Yeah, no, well skating here is tech. Has Halo weapons. It has like 3 Halo weapons. Well, no, 4 technically. Ready when you guys are. Okay. Forbearance also goes pretty hard here. Just super ad clear potential. Dingus coming back. Four, 5. Dingus should be. Yep, there you are. I feel I've run this a time or two because I know vaguely when they're about to come back. They went forward. Let me wait for this. Need that buff. There we go. Yeah, a little too far forward. Damn it. I was too late. You have to give me a second. That was super risky to actually throw shoot that point blank. I had to rely on my Wells incoming healing for that. Let's put it that way. I also am now down a my token. Fine. I didn't see the other side finish up. Polar Weapon Boost goes pretty hard. I wonder how Zallies goes. I might swap over to back to Zallies. Okay, send us blocked by interlopers. That is now a free fire zone. I think we're good. Back to Zallies, why not? Gonna be bugged like every 1 to 3 runs. I mean, he does have a pretty, he's a pretty buggy record. We're gonna put it that way. Nah, he should be fine. Ads? What ads? I don't know what you're talking about. Ad, I can barely subtract. Got him. Back here. Coward. I'm getting a little close, actually. I should probably not do that. And there, wait for buff. Zallies definitely turns the game into a little bit of a point-and-click adventure. I can't see my anti-barrier. Oh, I'm out of buff. There you are. Good shit, good trait. Sense blocked by interlopers. Weapons free. Zally just goes hard. It is. It just goes hard. There's a reason I don't use it. Not a lot of the time, anyways. Okay, we got it. Where is he? We got one more? It's hiding back there. Rescue dog's nice, nice. Two, three. That's 5. I count my grenades. Helps me keep track where I'm at. For good luck. No, it's fine. We got this. This is gonna be in the bag. I cannot help you with that. I literally missed that by a second. Fuck. It's on me. This is fine. The anti-barrier I'm a little more worried about. There you are. Get back here. Six, 7, 8, 10. So close. We got this, guys. 5 seconds. Okay, we got that last one. That's blocked by interlopers. Just ad clear. We got this. Cool. Congrats, you've cleared second encounter. Classic warlocking cat. Oh, I'm going all the way fucking down, aren't I? Classic warlock encounter with a couch. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I know. Them couches, they bite you, don't you know? Master goes to the deep run just for the sake of having something to chill while talking about enjoying ourselves. Play with you. I mean, honestly, Master goes to the deep. I've done it. It's neat. It's a cool experience to do with people. It is. There's definitely a lot of health to chunk through, but it's great. Got light. Fun fact about the raid, if you didn't know, the light and the dark will alternate. So this time, light is high, dark is low. On the second time, it's inverse. Light is low, dark is high. If you didn't notice. All of you that don't know what to do, just go near the cloaca. Just go forward, you'll see it. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. However, I'm about to fucking miss my buff. How do I even get into these places? How do I get in these little crevices? How did that happen? I am slow. I got entangled. It's fine. Like we're doing a speed run. There. The bung hole is gonna open up. Interesting phrase joining. It's just the cloaca. Don't worry about it. It's fine. See, it just opens. Just at like a good night at Taco Bell. And now chat. This is oh, now we're in the colon. My God, I don't like this raid anymore. So this one, anyone can hit the light buff. You must charge the dark buff with the light buff. You will get the on your buff bar Darkness Refuge. Nezarec is up there. Once that glows with 3 lights, he will try to kill us. It's fine. It isn't a darkness zone. This is the jump puzzle portion. I will get red border, so don't worry about red border. Yeah, Taco Bell. Dude, Taco Bell's fucking great. Sometimes I love T-Bell. So as you can see, Nezarec has 3, right? That's actually where we started the raid up there. That's the first encounter, right? So you're going to go over here, use my light buff to charge that. He's going to explode, right? This little orb. And as long as I have Darkness Refuge, it won't kill me. That is how this cold jump puzzle works. There are 2 sections to it. It's not a hard run. It can just get a little frustrating because of the couches. Ooh, I saw that. Fucking sailed. I will say Eager Edge Swords do help here. They do help a little bit. Eager Edge Swords to get some more movement, some of that distance that you're going to need.
After that witch killed me and cursed my remains, I assumed
Got my Darkness Refuge again.
whisked away the veil to Neptune, the coveted key to the witness's plan,
Cheese grilled Doritos. Oh, I'm jealous.
and the savage secret of its first victims. As much as I loathe her,
I can come back and get any stragglers if we need them.
as I've gathered,
3.
there was barely anything left of me for the witness to collect.
As long as you... Ooh, I saw that. That was rough.
Has anyone suffered from the
Nope, you're dead.
peace
I gotcha.
wonder if I could track them down. Do you happen to know who took them? Consider the information reparation.
Gonna be L's, I think. Yes, double L. All right, second one's done. That's red border mechanic. Unless you're doing it, don't worry about it. That you're raid leader. You're the person who you are. Oh no, you guys followed me. Oh no, I know exactly what happened. No, yeah, unless you're raid leader or you're going to do red border, don't worry about that. You should never have to go off to the side. No. Okay, as well. Where's my on here? Oh, now it's gonna stick with you. That's gonna stick with you like a bad headache. New workmates. It is so good. I love how sassy he sounds. Just like, do you happen to know where any of my pieces are? Love it. I love them. Don't die. Look, I did the red border. Okay, I get the excuse to die. Okay, I will get. I'll get the chest. Get up and then go right. I'm gonna open the door shortly. You need to open the door. There's a little nut over here. Got to flick the bean a little bit. Once again, you're welcome for Ching Shigant on here now. My 57 raid clears my 2 world wars. I don't know why I still get it. I don't have anything I need from this raid. It's not artificer gear. I'm dead. Maybe I can live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, 2. Oh no. Sometimes it gets a little buggy when you hit 0. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, some of the spawns are a little rough too, as a heads up. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, when you hit 0, because your buff, I think, technically runs out at that point, it can be a little unforgiving. Okay, I need all of you on me. Okay, now run. Long as you have Darkness Refuge, this part specifically, that dark node we just came from, you have to go up the stairs, up here, follow this lane. This is the longest run without a buff in the entire raid. And there will be a light right there and a dark right there. It is the longest section in the entire raid. I've seen a number of raid teams wipe on this part. Like, obviously, you just respawn, right? But it's you know, kind of frustrating when you have to run this thing 20 times, right? Or like overwhelming sass. Exactly. It's why I love Nezarec is my favorite boss in this game, honestly. I absolutely love him. He is great. He is a character. I'm dead. Unless I can I cheese it? Can I cheese it? Yeah, I cheesed it. I'm gonna go back. Nope, they lived. We're fine. Follow the molten trail of death. So when I get to when we get to the next portion of this, we're going to we're gonna go put on the funny video, because that will literally explain how you're supposed to do this. I will also most likely be assigning roles. Oop. Looked at chat and I ran into the fucking thing. Oh, I got slowed. I could have made that too if I didn't get slowed. Rip. I'm sorry. No, I love planets. What are you talking about? It's my favorite part of the entire raid. Planets is great when you can run it. I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Oh, I'm here. Planets, I will preface with, this is the part where if your LFG does everything right in the first 2 encounters, planets can break an LFG. Planets, there is a lot of moving parts. I will minimize every part that I can for this. Sherpa with the most deaths. Technically, I'm not. Technically, I never claimed to be a Sherpa. If we're getting technical about it, H is about to eat shit. Once we're all here, the door will open. Now we're safe. Look, all I'm saying, I've imparted the necessary information to you, have I not? I've done my job. Best encounter in this raid. I run it duo, honestly. I love it. It's so good. I've pushed myself to, when I get well skating down, I can probably run it solo. That's my eventual goal. I would love to. So, for this encounter, rockets. Rockets are going to be king here. Depends if we want to have Deadfall. I will have Well. If you want to swap off Well, you are more than welcome to. I will be running dedicated Well in the middle. I'm going to drop this here for everyone that needs it.
Guardian down.
Actually, fuck, I probably need to run something that isn't this. What am I? I'm running ad clear? No, I'm running ad clear. I'm fine. I'm actually fine. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch. I have my teaching tool right here. I have my teacher's aid. You ready for this? Ready for this? Ready for this dank tech? How I'm gonna fucking teach this? Here you go.
No, I'm fucking sorry. Does anyone want to tell me what the fuck just happened? Because it looks to me that I put out a post on the LFG looking for 5 people who knew what they were doing in the hopes that I would find 5 motherfuckers who knew what the fuck they were doing. Instead, what I got was a bukkake of dipshittery. No one was even helping me with the planet mechanic.
There was a mechanic?
Did you know that, big guy?
Honestly, no. I don't even know why we wiped.
This is
The
the encounter.
fucking planet's exploded! Why the fuck do you think we wiped?
Well, the wipe wasn't my fault. I was too busy on Act Clear.
You shut your fucking mouth! I was on ad clear, this fucking liar.
Actually, we were on ad clear.
So everyone was on ad clear, and yet there were so many Kabul dicking around that I thought it was a fucking gangbang.
Hold on a fucking second. I think my merciless and I were doing a pretty good job on clearing those ads.
Do you even process what you say before you say it?
No, I
Because you
don't.
sound fucking stupid. Why the hell did any of you join this LFG? I clearly know what to do.
No, you did not. It clearly says right here, Root of Nightmare Run, normal, quitted.
Quitted?
Yeah,
Quitted?
what's a quitted? Is that like a new exotic I should know about or something?
I was also thinking that.
We've never heard of a quitted.
Ah, God, just fucking kill me. Ah, fine, fuck it. Everyone just listen the fuck up.
Okay, this is important to those running the raid. I'm playing this for a reason. This is how you run this encounter, okay? This is how you run planets. This is the best video I have ever seen explaining planets.
There are 2 platforms on the left and right, each with 3 planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We kill ads till a big boy turns up. You kill the big boy, you get a buff. You see which planet is the odd one out. You take the buff, trade places with the guy on the opposite side for their odd one out. Dunk! You then look to the middle of the room to see the 3 big planets. Which ones are light and which ones are dark. Then you take either a light or dark buff, depending on which one the middle requires, and dunk it in there. Enter damage phase, move between the 3 plates, then we reset back to our original platforms, and do it all over again. Now that I've explained the encounter in its entirety, who is going to step up and help me beat this raid?
I
Yeah?
will do Ad Clear.
Yep.
What?
I'm doing ad clear.
We'll stick to ad clear.
You
be that guy.
fuckers can't ad clear for shit.
Oh, just shut the
You
fuck
shut
up. I
your
was
fucking
clearly the
face.
best
My
CPS
build is
officer, man.
perfected for this
I'm
entire
so
campaign.
mad.
I watched several videos.
Okay, so there's a lot of information to unpack with that. I'm aware. That is how you run this encounter. I kid you not. That is, in fact, the best way to run this encounter. So I need four volunteers. We're gonna have 4 people running plates. That's how we're gonna run this. We got 1 hothead. Perfect. Do we have a galley? 1 hothead. If we bring a second hothead, they don't stack as far as I'm aware. So 1 hothead is gonna be optimal. We need a hothead. We need a Gallahorn. If you have Apex, bait and switch, explosive, explosive light, almost explosive head. That's not what that is. Explosive light, Apex, hothead. That can go long ways as well. Bump in the night if you really want to do it. But if you, I will be assigning plates. I see that, HJ. I see that. I'll be ad clear. I will be. Oh fuck no, no, it's happening already. Look, you don't want me to run planets duo, okay? No one wants to see that. So I need something the video kind of went over, but it doesn't fully explain. So we have, what is that, IO in the center? We have light. We have dark. That is light side. That is dark side. Okay? That's actually important for when you start soloing and or duoing this. It gets really important actually. We will be using the same number configuration. So if you are on plate, this will be 1. Okay, that's 1. I will actually, I've never seen any other group run it this way. I will say 1, the middle, right? Because we're in the middle, right? 2, the wall, because who would have guessed it? You have a wall here. 3, top, right? Because it's, proverbial top of the triangle, right? So alternatively 4, 5, 6, same thing. You don't have to use it. Oh, warlock jump moment. You don't have to use that naming convention. You don't have to call it out that way. The amount of runs that it has helped clarify things and helped me remember what I call out, saying like 5 the wall, right? Oh, okay. What'd you say, Kip? Oh, wall. Yes. No, 5. No, 5. 5's the one, right? That's how I do it. Now, if you're on the opposite side, it'll be opposite. It'll be mirrored, like you're flipping it. It's a mirror, right? So this will be 1, wall is 2, that's 3. Also, wall being 2, wall being 5, that stays consistent across. So use that if you want. If not, whatever. That's up to you. We will have 4 plate runners. I'm not doing duo tonight. I get to bully you talk into that sometime doing duo. We will be doing duos, or sorry, doing 4 players. So what's gonna happen? Exactly like the video. Us down in ad clear will be clearing out ads. We will have one of the phalanxes spawn, one of the shields spawn. Once the shield dies, we have 2 centurions spawn. Once the centurions spawn on the same event flag, if you notice in the back of your plates how you have a little spawn door there, and you have a spawn door over here, right? On each side there's spawn doors. On the same spawn that those centurions spawn in, you will have scions. Just keep an eye on them. They get annoying, right? They can physics you and stuff. Once ad clear deals with those, you will have a colossus spawn on your plates. Ad clear. For the love of God, do not touch the colossus, okay? I'm going to be ad clear. So whoever's down here on ad clear with me, do not touch the colossus, okay? I don't want you looking at that colossus. I don't want you to, just don't touch it. It's not worth it. I promise it. It's not worth touching the colossus, because if you touch it, then they don't get the planetary insight buff. But I digress. You will then, after killing your colossus, you can look at your whole side. All you're going to worry about is your plates. For those that know better, or those that want to expand their knowledge a little further, if you kill a colossus on dark side, you will see all of dark side. If you kill a light colossus, you will see all of dark colossus, or all of light side. That's how you're actually able to run this duo. So, but for our purposes, you kill your colossus, your plate will light up. These 3 planets on your plate will turn light or dark. You find the odd one out. You take the... So, for example, if 3 and 1 are dark, this one's light, right? 2 is light. You take 2 over to where L1 tells you to. So, say it's 2 to 1, right? You take 2, bring it to your 1, and they'll swap places, okay? No one touch the button. Just don't touch it. There's a little button in the center that helps, that sends the phase forward. Do not touch that. I only ever use that when I'm in voice chat, because that requires a little bit of timing to do, but you can do some cheese. If you're doing something like challenge, it helps. But once all of them have been dunked, right, we're going to be swapping. Stay on the other plate. Do not go back to your original plate. So just stay on your original plate. Stay on the plate that you go to. So if you start R1, you will end L1. You start L2, you will end R2, and you will stay there. And then we will get a buff if everything's done right. It'll say the planets have indexed themselves. That means the arena will flash like when the orbs are completed in phase 1 and 2, right? Encounter 1 and 2. And then we will have another Colossus spawn. The Colossus that spawns, once again, the plates have to kill. It gives them the planetary insight buff. Once you get the planetary insight buff, you will see in the middle, that third one right here, how Europa, or Io is just kind of sitting there, right? This will turn either light or dark. That means we have 2 of one color, 1 of the other color. There will be 1 plate that is unused. So, say this is 2 dark, 1 light. Dark side, one of you will take R2 will take 1 planet. Any planet will do. R1 will take 1 planet. You will bring them and dunk them in the corresponding light and dark. If you're wondering where the dunk spot is, you see how there's a little plate there, and that's there. Plate there, that's in the middle. Plate there, that's right there under light. Those are the plates you're dunking on. You'll see a little dunk node pop on them. And then light side, you will take 1. You will bring it over to left. Once that has been done, the plates will glow. We will stand approximately where the banner is. And then these, the way they are lit up is what they will do. You must go 1 color, opposite, opposite. So, if it's 2 dark, 1 light, damage will be middle, left, right. If it is light, you can go something like, realistically, you can go middle, right, left. If you really wanted to, you could, no, we'll just keep it, middle will be first. So middle will be one color. You will go to the opposite, and then you will go back to the final one. Damage phase is very, very small. It actually procs on the first hit. That's how you can get away with using tractor cannon on him. If you pop up, use tractor cannon, because it is the first hit on him, you now have a tractor cannon damage phase. But I don't think we're using tractor, so that's no point. I will be dropping my well in the center there, where that water is, the center between all the plates, because we are using rockets, right? You can move up and down, right? Up and down. Don't do this, because you will blow yourself up. You may stand, you may jump up and yeah. Yeah, boss does that. It'll probably be a 3-phaser. If you know, histories to go off of. It's really not a hard encounter. The Tom Christie video literally teaches everything you need to know. Is there any which plate is chosen for damage? So that's actually a good question in chat. So in terms of damage plate, once you've dunked all of your orbs, you will look at the center, right? How you have these three planets. One's a light, one's a dark, one's Io. Io will turn a certain color. Please don't. I'm trying to explain. Okay? Don't do it when I'm trying to explain, please. Whatever color that is, generally just start in the middle, okay? So, in our example of 2 darks, 1 light, right? You will start dark, and then you will go light. So it'll be middle, left, right. If this was light, you want to go light, dark, light, right? So you go middle, right, left. It all comes down to the order of the planets in the center. That was a really good question, though. Holes on the floor, they can and will kill you without mercy. Yeah. Holes are rough. Okay. So, do we have people who are running? Looks like you guys are running right. I need runners on left. Who's running? I don't want to hear anybody saying, I volunteer for ad clear. That ain't gonna fly. HJ, you're running. Then Jordan, I'll have you run as well. HJ, you're gonna be 1. You'll be L1. This is the encounter where people have to use brain cells, if that makes sense. Hello? I think they're explaining it in chat. What am I? Good question. I was gonna have you on ad clear. That's up to you. Honestly, it seems like you know what you're doing. Whatever role you want to take. I'm doing ad clear because I need other people to learn mechanics. Why I'm teaching. Gonna do it. Yeah, probably. Honestly. No, it's not a hard encounter. We'll stick to ad clear. Exactly. So, okay, we got you L1. We need an L2. Jordan, you're gonna go L2. The biggest challenge you're gonna have to worry about is that Colossus. You know, I want to mix it up a little bit, actually. Let's do that. I'm feeling kind of cute. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of cute. I'll do that. Yep, you're on L1. That is correct. Just remember your triangle. If you have to open the Tom Christie video to see the numbers, that's fine. Okay, let's rock it. Yeah, you should be seeing your Scion spawn soon. Right, I can't actually shoot up there. I mean, technically I can. It feels so weird to not. Oh, it feels so weird to not do to not actually do mechanic here. I'm so used to doing mechanic. That being said, we got, you know, decent amount of ad clear. I got the res. Plates, when you can, definitely focus on your scions. Lower on the list of priorities, but definitely when you can. I'll pick them up where I can. One. I think this is gonna be a wipe. Ooh, hello. Getting fucking yeehaw physics. Let's go. We indexed them. We good? Yes, no? That's a wipe. You have 2 rotations before it wipes you. That's actually where the button comes in if you're trying challenges or stuff, because the planets will explode on you. No, the music's great. I love the music. I love when the track shifts too.
Guardian down.
Yeah. This is one of those I expect the wipes, and I would rather people learn early than not know how the mechanic works and learn later. That's what will he do exactly? Double primary, my god. I know, I'm a madman, aren't I? I don't know. Osteo's cute, but it doesn't do what I want it to. Yeah, probably stick with Wither Hordes, whatever. Should I do planets? That's up to you, honestly. The way I look at it is that people have to learn one way or the other. If they want to say, well, I don't want to, I just want to stick to ad clear. One, on planets, you better do some really good ad clear. Like, you better not see ads, because if there's ads, I will throw you back on a plate. 2, I mean, they got to learn at some point. Playing with the chat. People in chat are doing it for obvious reasons when streaming. I don't have chat on. Yeah, take a second. They knew what they were doing, and now he's teaching the first encounter. Bro, I'm telling you, these people exist. You say know what to do, or oh, I know what I'm doing, and these people show up and like, so how do I do? No, I would love to do Pantheon. I don't want to do Pantheon if people don't know how to do the content, and that's completely fair in my opinion. I treat it the same as I do a GM or like Garden of Salvation. Unless you know what you're doing, no, you got it. You have to know what you're doing. The brain cell. Oh, it's something some players in LFG don't have. Yeah, no, I saw. D2 with VR. Oh god, that's gonna be a jarring experience though. Best of luck to you on that one. That's gonna be jarring. Playing with chat. Yeah, just people popped in, said hi, how's it going? They wanted to run a raid, so that's why I'm here. Yeah, it's honestly whatever you want to do. If you see something and you want to correct it, I will not say no. The voice chat content. I know, but I can't show it because, you know, I've had too many Halo community days where someone's just said a slur or said something that's really not okay. So that's why I've started turning that off. Well skate in VR. I still gotta learn how to well skate. It's one of those that I've tried. I gotta get the button timing down though. Need someone for Pantheon. Honestly, I'll probably do it. It's one, but that's one I've been itching to do. So we're gonna see. Sorry, catching up on chat. Kloss hug, yes. I don't know. Double primary isn't bad. It just depends what the primaries are. Tom video on Pantheon. God, it's gonna be amazing. I don't know. Like, I clearly know enough about this game that I've debated on doing content on it. I don't know. Destiny's been in a weird... It's been in a weird space for a minute, and I don't want to make, you know, content on a game that's dead and tie myself to just this, because I do more than just Destiny. That's kind of my thoughts on that. 12. I know it's the button inputs. It's the button inputs that I'm having issues with. Like, I know the concept. It's just the timing. I'm also not worried about it tonight. Oh, do you see like TF2 bros? Oh my god, do they really do that? That's rough. Streaming on YouTube. Yeah, for once I'm actually streaming on YouTube. Thought I would do something neat, do something a little funny. Stream on YouTube. Stream. Yeah, welcome. How's it going? Let me get that dragon entrance. I got the emote. I do have an emote you can't get anymore though. I'll take my Spire of Stars emote. My stupid banana couch. I love it. It's great. Once HJ's back, we will make sure that everyone's on whatever plate they need to be in. Nezarec in comparison to planets is easy. Like, if you're like, oh, well, this is planets, Nezarec's gonna be harder. No, it's not. It's really not. I might actually break character. I might actually do gaze. Because I need to test something out on gaze. I hear his stomach is glitched. So I want to actually do that. I might actually run gaze. I can't well skate 2. I'm a Titan scene. It's Burt, right? Exactly. God. Never touched that raid. I would love Spyro Stars to come back. I'd love to do it again. Eater of Worlds that was a stupid one to do. I got an LFG that just, it took us like 4 hours to do it. Like a game of Leapfrog took so many attempts. That was rough. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. I'd be very curious to see old raid content. See how it did. Halo ruined the content. Halo did? I count 6 seconds. Got him. Okay, are we... Okay. So... Is he still AFK or not? Because if he's AFK, I need to know how long he's going to be AFK. Because I might kick. Yeah, he's here. Fight Galron again. I think Galron would be cool. I would love to do Crown with modern gear and modern equipment and stuff. I'd love to do it. Okay. Are we comfortable on plates? Do we know what we're doing? Is everyone comfortable? Are there any questions? Halo ran me a VC content. Yeah, it did, unfortunately. It's just Halo community events. People were saying some stuff that they shouldn't have, and I don't need some random on, you know, YouTube and Twitter getting, you know, upset at me and trying to just cancel me as a platform. That's my big one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we're still missing L2. Is there a version to L2? We good? We not good? We swapping? What are you guys deciding? I can already tell that we're talking about planet numbers. Almost ready. You're good. Ground's your favorite layer. I would love to do it. I think it'd be really cool if they brought it back in like a legacy style. I think it'd be really cool. You need L1. Is HJ not L1? HJ's L1, I thought. D2 is super fun to do. Alone in D1. Yeah. Give us a minute. Okay, that's fine. You're teaching. Who has questions that isn't asking them? Rack content for a while now. I have Twitch. I see. Yeah, no, it's good to see you. I don't know. I might do some streams on here, just some stuff like this where I can actually go through some teaching stuff, teaching this, like, for example, Root of Nightmares and stuff. But yeah, it's interesting to not stream on Twitch for once. It's very strange. But it's good to see you. Okay. Okay, if you guys are ready, I'm punching it. One, 2, 3. 4 and 5 and 1, 2. Look at you guys. I'm getting your scions for you too. Being super cute today. Getting the res. You got it. You got arc assist. Joke's on you, I can use the backsplash. Oh, wait a minute. My arc was off. Warlock jump moment. Classic. Yeah. As it turns out, if you're a warlock on L2, you can actually use that black slash. It's actually super tech when you're trying to avoid the boss. Why are my grenades bouncing? That's a new one. What got me? I saw that physics. I think we have too many wipes. I think it's gonna be a wipe anyways. We're meant to be one huge raid. Oh, were they? That's super cool. I don't think we're gonna meet timer. Okay, planets have been indexed. It means that we're done correctly, so watch for your Colossus. Oh, he's on my ass. Hello. All right, that is going to be a left, mid, right. So on me. Do not stand on the plate. Do not stand on the plate. Never mind. That Arc Souls actually really fucked that up, but it's fine. We can make it work. Middle. Remember, you're using rockets. Jump up and down. Do not strafe side to side. Right. That was okay. So Arc Souls on this. Remember how I mentioned that first hit will proc the encounter, or will proc his damage phase. That's why Arc Souls generally you want to stay back a little bit if you're running them, so that way we can get that first hit off. Yeah, I guessed it right. It's gonna be about 3 phase. Give me that fucking heavy. Fuck yeah, dude. I saw that heavy brick all the way out there. Why, thank you for providing an easy target for me. Hi, object acceleration. Let's fucking go. I can recover this. There we go. I feel like it's gonna be a wipe. It's fine. Nope. Just wipe it up, clean it up. About to pay David. Yeah, it's good to see ya. Decent damage. It really wasn't. It was okay. That was an okay level of damage. It's all good. A couple seconds for you. Don't stand on the plate to go through. Yeah, I know there's a little bit of a delay. I can't really help that. No, that was good. Like, we indexed them just fine. Like, that's good. We need more of that. That was perfect. It's just getting explicator damage. Jordan, what are you running? Jordan HJ. Okay, so I'm running 1.5 mil. What are we running? Give me those really quick. Inspect. Are you waiting till 5x? Like, what happened there? That's an interesting one. Red herring, snapshot, killing wind. Not bad. It's not awful. That'll work. Oh, maybe art nice. All right, talk to me. What happened? Text chat me. Who has questions? Who has comments? Why I'm here? Sorry, I had to remind us for a second. So here's the kind of what's the word I'm looking for? The bargain I offer is that you need to be doing insane amounts of ad clear if you're on ad clear. Like, you cannot be sitting down here. If I have to run a plate, I'll run a plate. Understand, though, that I expect there to be no ads down here. I get the beginning of that was us. You're all good. It's good to see you. Yeah, I usually stream over on Twitch, so it's we're gonna stream on YouTube today. Let's see. If I can avoid it, I really don't want to do plates. We're doing fine. Just cleaning it up a little bit. Remember your scions. When that big guy spawns down there, where the scions are now, when that big guy spawns, your scions will be there. Oh, hand cannons. I think they're neat. I think they're cool. No, that's the wrong one. I think Zowlies is one of the best hand cannons in the game right now. Zowlies just goes hard with incandescent. My explosive incandescent extra range. It just goes so hard. All right, run it. Definitely didn't miss that. No, sir, I did not miss that. Four, 5. Three. There we go. Made it back. Bro, why are you like this? Bro's playing keep away over here. Planets index themselves. Good shit. First try. Awesome.
Guardian down.
Okay. Should be shifting towards middle. Arc Soul, stay in back. You're looking at a left, mid, right. Hit him. Middle. Right. Reset. Much better. Much better damage. Good shit, everybody. Hey, Will, how's it going? This track is so good. I do love Syzygy. It's probably my favorite track from this raid. Crack the shield. You should be good to go. HJ, what's going on? You good, homie? That's Colossus is revving up. That's what's going on. You got to take care of that Colossus, man. Nice. Well, it's good to have you. Usually stream over on Twitch, so I thought today'd be interesting to stream on YouTube. Well, let's see what that is or not. 2-cycle, lucky it drops. No, that could be an easy 2-cycle. You're absolutely right. Yep, nope, do a wipe. HJ, what's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me about checks. What's going on? What's happened with the Colossus? You good? Honestly, you might want to get rid of that forbearance. You need something like a loaded question, fusion rifle, aramite, something to crack that, what do you call it? Something to crack that armor. If you need to, I can run Dragon's Breath. If you need me to. That way you can free up your exotic slot. He's not even here. HJ, I need you to talk to me. If you do, talk to me via text. What's going on, man? Shotgun. No, shotgun would be great here, honestly. Gives them like a heritage. Even a Fellwinter's Lie, just something just burst damage. Not even like chaperone status. Okay. I'm going to give you like 60 seconds. I need you to answer me. If not, I will have to kick you. Just, if you're not talking, I can't work with that. So, we're going to start the countdown in about 60 seconds. Craft Heritage. Nice. Good shit. Heritage is good. I heard a lot of good things about it. I have to check a couple stuff here anyways. You can run div. It's up to you. Div does stack with rockets. So if you want to run div, you can. I'm not going to say you can't. Yeah, I'm probably going to pull you in, Jace, because I know there's people that want in. If we have someone that goes AFK, I just can't. Okay, so define IRL stuff, because that was pretty close to that 60-second, HJ. If you need to do something, I have people that can fill. Okay? I'm more than happy to teach. I'm more than... DSC machine gun. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. So, I'm going to hold you to that. If this happens again, I have to kick you. That's nothing personal. That is a... Look, I'm taking time out of my day to teach people that want to learn, that want to run this. I get that IRL stuff happens. If you need to do it, that's fine. I just need to rotate someone else in. So, are we going to be good for about the next hour? Okay, because we got macrocosm, and then we have final. That's all we got. Now the rifle show up serial numbers for manufacturers. They never got them. Interesting. That's strange, but also really cool, actually. Okay, that was great. Awesome. It seems like we shouldn't have any more issues. Hammerhead's better. I don't know. I'm not sold on Hammerhead. Like, it's okay. I get it. I don't know. Like, I still like my Commemoration. I still think Commemoration does something a little bit different. Okay. We're going to run this again. Let's see where we're at. I have given my raid warning. So, we're all good. We got this. You guys know what you're doing. You indexed it perfectly that first time. Better, no contest. It is. I like Commemoration better. I think Hammerhead is... so here's the thing. They do different things, right? So if I were to pull open Hammerhead, and feel free to start when you're ready. If I pull open Hammerhead and I'm having like target lock rewind, right? It's doing a very specific thing. It's... I can prolong that damage phase. When I go into a damage phase with Commemoration, Commemoration already has that reconstruction already inherently into the to the ammo count, right? So that is a like planets, right? Like this, right? I just swap over and I just call it good, right? Easy. But Felwinters, okay. Yeah, you just need that burst damage and you're fine. Yeah, that Colossus is, you need to get that down. That Colossus and Master will absolutely just rail your bunghole, is how I'm going to censor that for YouTube. It will not play nice. From experience, that Rufus Adept challenge sucked so hard. Got div. Okay, perfect. All right, let's run it. Watch your Colossus.
Down.
Yeah, that boss got a little frisky. Fine, we got this. We got the recovery. I saw you, rubber band, mother trucker. I saw that. I didn't even see if we indexed or not. I'm assuming we did. Okay, yeah, so this set will come down. Okay, left, middle, right. Same exact thing. I will drop well in center. Left, middle, right. Good on this encounter. Is it really? I've actually never used conditional here. Middle. Remember, watch where your rockets are. Missed the whole damage phase there. He is up really far forward, actually. I don't like this. That's a bad touch moment. Nah, I definitely fucking missed out on the damage phase. I was too busy not swapping off my Witherhorde. I'm definitely going to be tanking and damage that phase. Hectic, so glad I took some days off for it. Oh, it's going to be hectic, all right. No, that's... I'm hoping it's just not broken. Like, I know better. I know Bungie more. Like, I know that. I know it's going to be broken day one. That raid's going to have so many things disabled for it. It's not even going to be funny. I was trying to hit the Colossus, and I'm like, wait, I can't actually kill that Colossus or it fucks him up. Ooh, hello. The oldest and noblest of Warlock traditions, just floating around. If we get good special drops, we can probably two-phase this easy. No, that's good. Man, look at that, guys. That's an index. Hell yeah. Look at you guys go. I've been in LFG groups that can't even index them. How are we going on that dunk? Okay, there we go. That's my answer. Perfect. Okay. Left, middle, right. Gonna be the easy one. Left, middle, right. I will drop that on point. Or drop that in center. There you go. Middle. Interesting Titan barrier moment. When he gets to the dot, hop off of him. I think the second one was a little unnecessary. Okay, that's a phase. Get to any plate. Doesn't matter. Get to any plate. That's where the second one would have come handy. Okay, when he ticks, when that health bar flashes, hit him. There we go. Good shit. I'm out of ammo. Not heavy. Grats, you just cleared encounter 3. I have been in know what to do LFG groups that cannot clear this encounter. Grats, you guys did it. That's exactly how you do macrocosm. So, for those of you that are wanting to run Pantheon, now you know how to do that part of it. Do not start final. Before final, I have to do the final little tidbit. I have to do the final thingy. No, you guys did good. That was a lot better than groups I've ran with. That was very clean. Once you guys got it, once you guys got that communication going, very, very smooth. No, that was very clean. That was very, very clean. Unless you're running one of these, just go wait at the cloaca over there. Go wait at the bunghole. Can't really multi-person these anyways. And I guess you could. You could have like a second string. Follows up. Especially on the last one. Red border. Yep, no, that's what I was doing. I have secret God, I had so much pizza earlier. Yeah, no, that's what I was doing. I have the final red border to do before we start encounter. So do not start last encounter, because I still have to explain it. We will be doing crossover mechanic, so I will be everyone will have a role in this, including 2 of the ad players. You will have a designated role. The auto, either heavy or the trace rifle. I mean, I personally already have everything. I think that Rufus Fury, the auto rifle, is probably the best thing from this raid, though. Caraxis, I don't know. Caraxis is kind of a close second, maybe. I think it's neat. I think heavy GLs need to be in a little bit of a better spot, and I think it's good. Final shape raid, I mean, we're gonna race for Lightfall embedding since Lightfall was a filler. Probably, yeah. I don't know. I want to see what the final shape rate is. I hope that it's as visually distinct, beautiful, and stunning as this one is. I hope that it has a good replay value, like Road of Nightmares does. I love going through and teaching Road of Nightmares. It's such a good encounter. Nezarec, let's do div. Well, we need a div retractor, really. We'll do machine guns. Rockets are a little iffy here unless you and your group know what they're doing going in. I have very mixed results with rockets. I've one-phased them with rockets, but rockets are very high risk, high reward. You can blow yourself up super easy on this. So let's go like Thunderlord. Thunderlord, Commemoration if you got it. Heir Apparent maybe. Just any sort of heavy LMG that you got. Linears, I guess you could use that too if you wanted. If you have a good Taipan, if you got that. Cataclysm. I think that's going to be good. One of the easier raids. But that's the thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that this is a good intro point for a lot of people. If I wanted a mechanically intensive raid, I'd go play Last Wish. I'd go play Garden of Salvation. Like, they still exist in this game. They just need to give them more rewards. And this is actually also Destiny's problem. What in Destiny, right? In all of the game, Strikes, Gambit, Crucible, Story, etc. What prepares you for what we just did in Macrocosm, right? What prepares you for being able to do that? What teaches you those mechanics? Nothing. You go in with your mechanical skill, your mechanical ability, and you have to learn the raid. You have to learn the game in a completely different way. And I think that is a lot of why Destiny has a barrier to entry on a lot of people. It's like with Final Fantasy 14, I've discussed this, right? What happens if you, want to go do Endsinger, right? If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. What if you want to do Endsinger, right? Well, if you want to do Endsinger, well, just, play the MSQ, do the story to even get there. But two, things that you can look at and go, oh, well, this is this mechanic from this other fight I fought, or oh, this is this, right? And you're able to kind of piece that together. Destiny doesn't really have an equivalent to that, which is why raids are really daunting for a lot of people. And even then, like, raids can be pretty closed off to a lot of people. I have to set limits when I start doing teaching runs and stuff. If it's 3 hours and we haven't cleared first encounter, I don't want to do it anymore. That's why I set that limit. Like, look, I gave you 3 hours. We're not making progress. I have other things I want to do. I'm just going to treat this as prog. Or, alternatively, we just wipe through it in 2 hours and call it good. When you get to the top, do not start. You may drop banner, do not start. I'll be running Gaze because I need to test out something in Gaze. Yeah, I like that it's easy. Right, and here's the thing. I think Root of Nightmares, above all, I think it's fun to run. I think the mechanics, like Macrocosm, you can either have an easy time with it, or you can have a group that knows nothing at all, and it's going to be the hardest encounter you're going to run all day. I think that it has a lot of replayability value. I think that it's a fun raid to run. And I think that the final shape raid needs to take notes from this rather than, well, let's just make the difficulty harder to be harder. In my opinion, I don't think Crota's End Reprise, I don't think that that's a very well balanced raid. I don't think that it makes sense to me. I think design wise, I think it's personally a little overtuned. But then you're going to have certain clans and certain individuals that are going to say, well, nah, Crota's day one was easy. They need to make the game harder. Bro, go away. Like, literally go play a different game at that point. Watching you stream so high. Yeah, good to see you, sir. How's it going? Yeah, I usually stream on Twitch. Thought I'd do something a little differently today. Have a little bit of a Destiny 2 teach-a-thon, if you will. Have some AMA as well. People have questions. Dungeons is a bit more. There's singular mechanic, like small mechanics, and adapted, improvised in between multiple encounters. I think dungeons, yeah, if done right, I think are good. I just think Prophecy still is a very interesting take on dungeons. Ghost of the Deep, I think, was a little overtuned. I think that the boss HP and the barriers were a little rough, but other than that, I think that it was an okay dungeon. All right. Okay, I need to run Succession. I need to run Doom of Chelchis because I don't have a Solar Scout. I have Trusty. You should have Trusty. I don't want to run it though. Thunderlord. Okay.
Guardian down.
Once everyone's here, we'll explain how Nezarec functions, and I will explain how we're running this. I got Gaze. I need 2 runners. You might want to pull up the map for this if you're not familiar with the route. Once again, if you're in the Discord, there will be a thread in the Destiny 2 channel. You can open that thread, and it will have the final run here. It will have the map. From Crota's End. Like, I want to like the raid. The issue is that there really can't be dead space on your team. Like, Rune of Nightmares, if you have a core 3 people that know what they're doing, realistically, you can carry the raid. Crota's, you don't really have the ability to do that. Duality, Spygraph, even Warlords are my favorite. I think Warlords is a little overtuned, but that's also because of some of the tools we have. I think Spire is personally fine. I think Chicken has a lot of HP, but it's doable, and it feels, you know, when you solo it, it's like, oh god, I just did that. So, I like that personally. Yes, machine guns, linears, anything like that that can hit precision. I guess if you want... Unironically, I think you could run Whisper here just fine, like, oddly enough. Let's see. I need not solar weapon surge. I need... Is reserves on this spot? That's scavenger. You know, arc weapon surge though. Hit more. Done solo in D2. My solo experience was wild. I had to cheese it. Okay. I got gaze. I usually default to gaze anyways, so this is just an average run for me. I need 2 runners. Whatever run, I need 1 light, 1 dark. Whoever wants to do it, go to that side. Okay, Electra's doing that. Need a light? Thank you. Okay. We're gonna have 3 runners. I'm gonna have... Yeah, pick whatever side you want. I can flex. Actually... Check. I'm gonna have you add clear center. I'm gonna have you add clear center because I might have to have you help out the sides. I think having that flex spot is gonna be a little helpful here. HJ, you will start light. Okay. Whoop. That's a hole. Reserves his chest. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Run light. If you want to run it, go for it. I'm not going to tell you you can't. I'll be fine without reserves. It's whatever. See, I say that. I just need double void here, honestly. No, void and melee actually is kind of tech. I'll just double void. It's whatever. Double void. Can't even run that, actually. I'll just keep along with that, so I don't need reserves. Destiny Guns and Bloodborne, would you use them? 100%. I'd use that mod. Okay. So it seems like we have our positions. All right. So there are 3 lanes, much like a MOBA, right? We have center. We got dark, which is right. We got light, which is left. Our big thing is we're going to fight Nezarec. I will explain my role because no one else really needs to worry about my role. My role is gaze. I'm effectively tanking. If you're familiar with MMOs, such as Hit Game, World of Warcraft, Hit Game, Final Fantasy XIV, anything with roles, I'm effectively tanking. My goal will be I snipe his shoulder, snipe chest, snipe shoulder, and then I keep his aggro off of you guys. That is my whole job in this fight. So, I want to test because I want to test his chest a little bit. There's a bug I saw. That means that you guys, the other 5 of you, 3 of you will be ad clear. So I'll need an ad clear center. You'll have an ad clear left and ad clear right. Ad clears, I need you to do a very specific thing. You will be setting refuge. What refuge is remember how when we were running, we had to charge that dark buff with the light one? And that protected us, that had that little orb around us that we stood in, the plate glowed, and that protected us from getting wiped. He does a similar mechanic, but instead of having that singular one, he can either wipe us with light or he can wipe us with dark. I will call out which one. So, how do we avoid this? The most efficient way I found to do this is have the ad clear start on the opposite side. So, ad clear dark starts off on light. What happens is, obviously the runner will still hit the orb. The ad clear will start the opposite side, right? So say I was light ad clear. I'm dark ad clear. I'm starting off here, right? On light. I get the buff, like in Encounter 2. I run all the way over here to this one. I hit the orb that the runners, right? The runners on these two, this one and that one, will have just made, and that will set refuge. This sets dark refuge and also light refuge. You are going to have a little bit of ad clear catching up to do. In my opinion, this is the best way to do it because you get that refuge out of the way, and regardless of if it's light or dark, you're not scrambling. It also means that the runners can focus on running. So you will start off the opposite side. So dark, right? Go over here, and then you will just add clear dark. That's all you're doing. Similarly, if you're ad clearing light, you start off on dark, wait for him to hit the buff, run over to that one, then you add clear that side. So those are things that you can do. It just makes it easier in my opinion, especially because as you go on, the phases get less and less. There's less and less time to do things in. Runners, assuming that you know what you're doing, but just in case. So you will have that map that I recommend you pull up. Same thing as Encounter 1. You're going to hit the buff. You're going to go to your first one. You're going to hit it. You're going to go back to the one with the overshield around it. You're going to hit it again. You're going to go to your next one. And vice versa. Generally, depending how fast you are, you can get as little as 3 done to finishing it all in one go. It really just depends. Don't overextend. If you can get 3 to 4 and you can get to refuge, that's completely fine. That's perfectly fine. So it's really not a hard encounter. When we get to... So what that gets us is once we have both light and dark lines fully connected, that will cause a beam of light and dark to hit Nezarec because it rejects him. And then we will go there where I'm shooting. That plate right there, L5 is what I call it, right? We will stand there. I will drop my well, and we will do damage. If you're using a super, especially a roaming super, be careful because he will suppress you and knock you out of that, and you will be very sad. It's happened to me before. Okay. Is there any questions? Anyone have any comments, concerns, questions? Don't understand something? Right now is the time to ask. Val the Disciple. I love Val. I love doing Val. Val's great. It depends if I have people knowing what they're doing or not. I don't like teaching Val. I actually don't think I can teach Final Encounter. Usually that's one of those because I keep mixing up Splitter and Pusher with the 2 crystals. But no, I love Val. Val's great. I love it. I'm getting this. I don't even... Like, Val's not even that bad, honestly. Like, everyone complains about Encounter 3. Once your team knows what it's doing with Chaos Method, it's fine. I run into issues with Organization in Final Phase. I mean, I was playing Skyrim. That's actually going up on the Kip TV channel this week. I think on Sunday, I think. No, Val just has you reading the alphabet. That's whatever. It's eh. It works. Yeah, so I'm gonna check Discord really quick. People should be getting home soon. Map and a flowchart of this. I mean, those do exist actually. Let me pull it up. Yeah, no, Val's fairly easy. Yeah, so if we go here, how do I get to threads again? There's threads. Okay, so we're gonna go to the fancy Kip Discord, right? We go to here, go to threads. Doc has put together a lot of really cool threads for this. So if we go Root of Nightmare resources, right? I guess not. I guess they're gone now. That's weird. That's strange. I have to go fix those. Because we had all of that here. And now it's gone, unless Discord just got rid of it. That's interesting. That's good to know. I will go fix that. Root of Nightmares Encounter 4. Alright, there you go. From Google, courtesy of Google, this is what we got. This is Nezarec's Encounter. Starting here, this is light, this is dark. Let me... 3D model. Right. And then you see the, it's gonna be... Is it this one? No, that's first. Why does it not have the numbers? There's the numbers. So it's a little hard to see. See if I can't zoom in on it a little more. First, second, third, fourth. Okay. So on light, the first one will we have maps for this for a reason, right? Your first will always be that one. That's why I say we set refuge in the way we do. And then the next two it can be 2 or 3, meaning they can swap. So can 4 and 5. Usually people will get to 3 and then they'll have to go to refuge. We have maps and stuff for this. It's, you know, makes the raiding process a lot easier. I am ready when you guys are. I just need to know that everyone's back and ready to go. Skyrim existed. I mean, there are people that happens. After spoils. I don't even know what to do with my spoils at this point. I guess technically I could run Master Nezarec every week, try and fish for Master Rufus. I guess that's what I could do. Oh, Red Ingram. Yeah, no, it's fairly easy as an encounter. Like it looks complicated. Some of these are more complicated than they are when you make them sound. That's a bug. Can I bug it again? That was so weird. Tech issues with order. I guess what is the ETA on it? So, if you didn't notice as well, one thing that I want to point out, this is the Tree of Silver Wings. We got to see this back in, what is it, Season of Arrivals, right? When the Traveler shot its light thing at the Witness's Pyramid. This is that same little blast, that arrow thingy that it shot into here. And that's actually a Tree of Silver Wings that is growing out of it. And Nezarec is, I think we saw the opposite side, if I remember that correctly, because this is the same pillar from the start of the raid. This is the same pillar. These you know, the 3 little blinks. These were what were firing at us during the jumping puzzle section. When do you think the Witness will become? God, I don't know. He might become a fusion rifle. I'd be very curious. I did like that they're going back and they're buffing stuff. They're buffing Touch of Malice. I still don't think it's worth using, but I mean, a Touch of Malice is a lot better. Holding spoils for final shape. I guess that's fair. No, I could see holding spoils be, because I mean, like, I have everything. Like, I was missing like Anarchy and stuff, and like Legend of Acreus, but I already bought those. I got the Raid Sparrow when like the only time I ever ran that raid before Sunset happened. So I'm just kind of sitting here like, I don't know. Okay. Heavy trace. I don't think there'll be a heavy trace. There might be. Okay. Everyone ready? Everyone feeling good? This is the last run. Like we're right there, guys. This is the last encounter. Unga Bunga Caveman. I, however, have Chimkin. Must pet him. My favorite about in the game. It's so good. Just chicken. Pistol, sword, hoping for a hand cannon. I don't think it's be a hand cannon. I don't know. I feel like Trace could be pretty baller. You're at the Reaper. Nezarec is probably my favorite boss in this game. Like he goes hard. I love him. Hey, it's Twilight Princess Wolf. All right, we good? Okay, we're gonna do the funny.
Oh, a shame we can't entertain our one-sided conversations further. Oh, but this feels too good.
Stad Bod Nezarec, I love him. Can't even hit me, SMH. Okay. That's one. Add clear center, please. That'll be light. That's one. I gotta drop it or I'm dead. Like, I don't want to drop my well that early. I will get it back as fast as I can, but I'm like dead. Bring him to light. Yeah, that's why. I don't know. Y'all are getting ready to wipe. I noticed dark isn't set up. Let's wipe it up. Just wipe. Don't even. Let's just get a complete reset. Actually, we get a longer time now that we did that. Fake Grand Order. I have not. I've touched it, but I mean, no. Let's wipe it up. We get a longer timer. Okay. Yeah, just wipe.
Guardian down.
We get more time out of it. Everybody wins. So the mechanic, the kind of risk reward is if you're trying to say flawless this, is that when he does his animation versus when you have to retry him, the retry gives you a little more time. This is Destiny 2. Yeah, that's a wipe. It's fun. Yeah, that ad clear is going to get rough really quick. God, I had 90,000 to him. Super pog. I love it. No faith. No, it's just wipe it up at that point. Like, we had a couple deaths. It's fine. Okay. So I noticed that this one wasn't done. We need to make sure whoever is ad clearing dark, when you come over from light, you got to hit this orb. You got to set this up. Because if he was going to explode dark, we wouldn't have had dark refuge. So just make sure we're setting it up. And then when you are ready, whoever's running has to hit the orb. Because the orb controls the encounter at this point. We good? Why do I have 3 people in mid? Hold up. Why do I have 3 people in mid? Text chat me. Why do we got 3 in mid? Who's over there, right? Who's over there? Oh, I love you guys. Start it. You guys will figure it out eventually. Go. When the damage track changes, I want you to listen for the I want you to listen for it. The damage track is one of my favorites in the game. I can't get off gaze. Why am I... What? Where's my ad... Where's ad clear center? What's happening? Dark. Come on, big boy. Get to dark. That's his second jump. Third jump. Or he can just sail me into the abyss. Don't res me. Do not res me. Wait for him to wipe first. Okay. Now we're good. Maybe back later. No, you're good. It's good to see you. Do what you need to. I can't physically get... Okay, come on. HJ, if you're ad clearing in center, I need these ads gone, okay? It's me taking way too fucking long to get gaze. Light. Start getting to damage if you're not running. Let's go. Let's finish up that. That's a wipe. Where are we on light? We're at what? 5? Talk to me. What's going on? What's happening here? Okay. Why is he up there? This is gonna be a really shitty damage phase. We didn't get a music shift or anything. There is the music shift. I literally can't see him. All right, rinse, repeat. That was about half HP. Yeah, I can't do that. I guess when he starts his anime. No, not even then. That's weird. Where's my ad clear? That's gonna be a light. Two. Start making your way over if you haven't. Got my buff. Oh, he will actually physics me. Back here. Did it glitch? I couldn't see that. There's light. How close are we? That's damage. We didn't get a visual cue. Give me a 3 phase. Yeah, I'm out. I'm running through Thunderlord like nobody's business. This is gonna be a 3-phase fight. We're really cutting that close. I'm gaze while another is ad, and we have double run. Everyone has a way. I mean, that's all. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't tested out with more runners. No, every time I'm just running into issues with ad clears. I don't know if it's just the sheer amount of ads. I don't know what that is. Where's mid? What are you doing? Who's mid ad clear? That's a dark. HJ, I don't even know, man. I don't know whose position is where anymore. As long as we get the clear, it's all that matters. Touch the buff. Okay, we should be able to finish the chain. That's a light. Well, you know what? Fine. I don't want to play anyways. Get to damage. I'm gonna have well for final. Nah, I can just drop it whenever, honestly. Just push him with special. There's no reason to use heavy right now if we can avoid it. There's the div. Okay, hold. Wait for him to flash. There. Congrats, you just cleared Root of Nightmares. See, anything that gets to clear. It's all Gucci. Brad's content. You get us frenzy. It's meh.
My memory will never extinguish.
He turns into tree.
Your calmest moments, your deepest slumber.
Okay.
You will remember me, Guardian.
I don't know. I like dedicated roles a little bit more, if that makes sense. I like dedicated roles, dedicated lanes, but if we're flexing and it works, that's all that matters. Mostly about just keeping the lanes clear when you can. On your first run. I got mine on my first too. I've never pulled it again, though. I got it on my first and never got it again. Remember to give your comms. If someone needs a comm specifically, you know. Yeah. But, no, that was it. That was Root of Nightmares. You have Rats ran the second most recent raid, and then Crotos happened. In terms of streaming, I'm going to call that. I will probably go over to the Discord server. I'm going to go hang out there for a little bit. See if I can't, from requests for other playthroughs. Yeah, I got to go through those. That'll probably be it for today. I will, I don't know. Depending on how this goes, I'll, see if people want more of this. If not, oh well. I'll just, I do want to say as well, I do have playthroughs up on the Kizunikip TV channel. The Fault New Vegas one just went through today. That, I got New Vegas intro done. So there's that. Remember, Tactkip is also a channel if you're interested in firearms content. That is also a place to go. And yeah, that's going to do it for the stream tonight. I'm going to go see about getting Pantheon or another raid run going in the Discord server, which if you haven't, that is also a place where I'm at. So thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate that. If there is interest, yeah, teach another raid soon. Have a good one.